I'm Helen Hayes, and I want to talk to you about two wonderful opportunities that are open to women who are looking for a career that will bring them great satisfaction as well as an assured income for many, many years. Of course, you know I'm talking about a career for you in nursing, for nothing else gives you so much. Perhaps you've always dreamed of being a nurse, but time has passed, and now you think it's too late. Well, it isn't if you're under 55. Of course, if you're between 18 and 35, you can enroll as a student nurse in a school of professional nursing. But if you're under 55, practical nursing will give you a second chance at a most rewarding career. Remember, if you learn to take care of others, you can always take care of yourself. For full information, write to Nursing Careers, care of the postmaster in your town.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Bert Hillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
We're on the air, boys, so let's go. Oh, yes, we're on the air, boys, so let's go. Oh, we're on the air, boys, so let's go. You know, Fran, that's a very good idea if we work our cues like that.
What's that, dear?
You know, or just before they say 15 seconds to a film, boys.
What does that mean?
What does what mean, honey?
What does 15 seconds to film mean?
Why, you know, there's a little film that goes on before our show.
Oh, that's it.
Didn't you know that, Fran?
And then what's the other thing? With the how much pad?
A minute to go. Oh, at the very end of the show, you see, in order to get off the air on time, we have to know exactly what time, and then since I don't tell time very well sometimes, they say 15 seconds pad. That means that I have, after I've got my cue to go off the air, I still have 15 seconds.
Oh, isn't that wonderful how technical everything is?
Madam Okapus thought I was referring to her once.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, why don't we try now? We can say 25:30 is 2 minutes. 25:30 is 2 minutes. 26:30 is 1 minute. And 27 is 30 seconds. 27:30 is 0. 15 seconds. Pad, boys, bump-diddly-dum-dum.
All right.
You know, the orchestra, when we're playing around with these things, can be very funny.
Yeah?
When you get on the air, they just tighten right up. I think we ought to try this. Let's all try this again. The rhythm will go 25:30 is 2 minutes. 25:30 is 2 minutes. Then we'll go. That's good, Annie. That's a great beat. Yeah. 25:30 is 2 minutes. 25:30 is 2 minutes. Now, 26:30 is 1 minute. 26:30 is 1 minute. 27, 30 seconds. 27, 30 seconds. 27:30 is 0, boys, and a 15 pad, and we're out.
Well, don't you think this would be a good time for me to make a little announcement?
I know. I hope everybody at home understood what we were talking about.
Well, I hope they did, too, because I'm certain I didn't.
Well, it's just the way that's the signals we get from the control room and how we go off the air.
That depends on how the game is going in there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I've heard this announcement on many other shows, but we're so anxious that everybody know about it. You know, there's a beautiful, purebred Hackney pony from Ward Acres Farms, which will be given away each week through June 20th to the person making the highest offer for it to the Damon Runyon Cancer Fund. And the bids must reach the Damon Runyon Fund headquarters, which are in the Hotel Astor in New York, by 6 p.m. each Thursday. And then the winner of the Gillette pony will be announced each Saturday on Gillette's Cavalcade of Sports during a telecast which occurs over NBC TV at 4 p.m. I mean, it's 4 p.m. Eastern Time, isn't it, Kukla?
Well, let me see. Is it 4 p.m. on the Eastern Time? Is it 4 p.m. on the Standard Time? Or is it daylight? Yes, it's daylight.
Oh! How are you?
I'm fine, but I see no reason for going through all this nonsense up here when there are so many more important things to do.
Well, I took care of a very important thing.
Yes, but the most important thing at all... And what kind of announcements... Oh, yes. Well, that's a very good announcement. That's fine.
Yes.
But I wanted to make a... Have you talked about our appearance in Boston next week?
Well, I haven't, no.
Are you packed?
No, heavens no. Why aren't you packed?
Well, because he hasn't gone yet. Doesn't have to pack till he gets ready to go.
Well, we're going tomorrow, and you're coming when? You're coming Wednesday, aren't you? Oh, I'm so nervous, I don't think I can stand it. See, I knew it would happen.
What's the matter, Jim?
I knew it would happen. I just knew it would happen.
What?
Things. My vision's gone.
Well, turn around.
Oh. I thought something was wrong. Oh, I'm so nervous. But you haven't mentioned the fact that we, the Kukla, Fran and Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitans are going to appear in Boston at Jordan Marsh, Friday, June 5th at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m.
How nice.
And that is, I'll be there if I can stand it all. I just don't know that I'm going to be able to go through the rehearsals and everything. You folks can go there on Friday, but I doubt if I can with my big part in the opera and everything.
You can go with us.
I know, but I won't be able to talk. I will not want to use my vocal cords until that very moment when I get upon the stage at Symphony Hall and open my glorious throat in those most beautiful tones for that great opera, St. George and the Dragon, with the Boston...
What?
The Boston...
What was that? What's the translation?
Pops, isn't it?
Oh, is that dragon for Pop?
Isn't it, Dad?
That's it.
Good.
That's it, Mom. Yes, sir. Speaking of Mom, she's so happy that we're all going to Boston again.
I'm so glad. I knew she'd take it well.
How did you say that in Dragon Pops, in Dragon Talk?
Isn't that a wonderful language?
Let's see if I can do it.
No.
That's wonderful.
Can you do it?
No.
Why don't you try?
Oh, I can't.
Oh, come on, try.
I can't.
Oh, come
No, I
on,
can't.
come on.
No.
Come on.
I tried it. What's the matter with him?
I don't know.
I'm not going to pack until tomorrow. Oh,
I'll
I
help
thought the
you.
rehearsal went very well.
I thought it did too, Kukla. I was
went
very pleased.
well. I was very happy with it, and I just hope Mr. Fiedler will be happy with it. Jack, I think that music is just wonderful. It's just wonderful, and I'm so glad we've got Cecil Bill and Fletcher Rabbit and Mrs. Dragon copying the music out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just wonderful.
They just do so well.
They do so well. They're writing all the parts for the different parts of the orchestra. Isn't that a wonderful thing?
Certainly is.
I don't think it's wonderful at all. Mother's writing Tale from the Vienna Woods.
Where did she get that from?
Don't ask me.
You don't think that Fletcher would dare bring the Bohemian Girl into this, do you?
He could. He just could. If he does, though, his name won't be Fletcher anymore.
Well, I should think... Ooh!
What's that? A bunk?
A bee.
A bee in here?
Where?
There?
Where's the bee? Where's the bee?
He's
Where?
been. He's over there.
A bee got in here? Who opened the windows? I'll have to go and see about putting those screens up. Nobody's put the screens up yet.
Well, I'll go and look, too.
Where?
On the merchandise mart.
You gonna put the screens up in the merchandise mart?
Certainly.
When?
Oh, between now and tomorrow morning.
Kukla, do you know how big the merchandise mart is?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna put the screens up?
Mm-hmm.
He's lost his head. I knew it would happen. Kukla, come up and talk to me, little chum.
What?
You're not hot.
No, I'm cool.
Let me see your tongue. Looks all right to me. Do you feel all right?
Fine. I feel just fine. Well, I'll see you around. Bob! I'm just fooling.
Well, come on now, stop fooling around. You've got to help me. The most serious problem of all is going to happen right now.
Which is that?
Well, I will not be in this opera next week.
Ollie, wouldn't you like to explain the opera again?
I already explained it.
Well, I want you to explain which orchestra we're playing with.
We're playing with the
The Boston Pop. Next week, we take our show to Boston, next Sunday. And in the afternoon, we are doing the opera St. George and the Dragon on our television show. But that night, on Sunday evening, a week from tonight, June 7th, the Boston Pops concert is going to have Kukla, Fran and Ollie as guests, and we're doing the St. George and the Dragon opera for all our friends in Boston who would like to see it in person. You missed my nose.
I know it. Come on, help me.
What?
Listen, What do you want in this? We've got to find out what we're going to do.
About what?
The fire.
What fire?
My fire.
What do you mean?
He doesn't even listen to he doesn't listen to the rehearsal. He's in it and he doesn't listen to it.
Well, I was worrying about my own part.
Well, worry about mine for a minute. It just so happens, if you don't remember, I sing, there's fire in my heart and brimstone.
Don't give the opera away.
Well, it so happens that I have to breathe smoke because the dragon in St. George and the Dragon is a fire-breathing dragon.
Oh, come on, you don't have to do that.
Wait! The whole thing depends upon whether I breathe fire or not. Well, I'm sure it's in this book.
What?
Just a minute, let's get the index.
What should we look under?
Fire. Here.
Where?
Right here. Fire. Fireworks. How to fire your secretary. Firecrackers. How to eat with cheese.
They have the strangest things in this book. You know, and every time we go through it, it seems to have a different index.
That's why I like it. Wait a minute. Fire. How to build a. Wait, that's it. How to build a fire if you are lost in the woods without matches, compass, hatchet, or fuel. First, look around you for some rocks. Oh, there aren't any rocks.
Well, never mind.
Look around you for some rocks. Try striking them together. If you see a spark, you know that those rocks have flint in them. If you cannot see the spark, wait until night, because the sun may be too... This is not going to be good. Firecrackers. Sparklers. Fire department. Oh, Kukla, we've got to find a way to do it.
Well, honestly, Ollie, why don't you ask your daddy or somebody like that? I heard that the dragon fire was put out a long time ago.
It was put out, but I have got to learn how to rekindle the fire. Somehow, we've got to have a special effect or something.
Ask Fran.
Fran?
Yes?
Fran, please, won't you help me?
Well, what can I do, Ollie?
Well, we've got to somehow work out a fire effect. A fire effect for me when I'm doing, the big dragon aria in the opera, because I have got to breathe fire, and if I don't breathe fire...
Oh, no, that's not necessary, Ollie. Really it isn't. And then, why, there are all kinds of ordinances against things like that. Don't look at me
like don't give me that that's not necessary department at all. It so happens it's my aria, and it's very important.
Well, Ollie, I won't have anything to do with it if you're going to fool around with fire, because that's very dangerous. Can't you just play like you, Smokey?
No, I can't play. Yeah, it must be really done. You smell something funny?
No.
Hello there!
Hello, Colonel.
Oh, hello, Colonel Cracky. How are you?
I heard of your difficulty about the fire business. Here, boy, this will help you open your mouth. Close.
No, he's not going to do that. No, Ollie. No. No.
Okay. Won't work, Colonel Cracky.
Now, there must...
I didn't think it would. It wasn't mine anyway. I borrowed it from a stagehand.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm afraid that I couldn't sing with cigar
Could we
smoke
leave
in
that?
here.
Well, no, of course
And I
you
don't
couldn't.
smoke, so how
Why,
could I...
certainly not.
Well, what are we going to do?
Can't we just cut that part out of the...
Cut that part out! The whole thing is built around the whole thing is built around the dragon and the... Why, I'm the most important part in the whole show.
Hello! I have solved the problem.
Hi.
Hello, Jack there. Hello, orchestra fellows. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you. My.
You saw him just a little while ago, Fletcher.
Is this the Boston?
No. No.
The what?
The Boston.
What's that?
Boston
Rabbit,
Hop.
Well, it sounds like it the way they all say yes. Oh, I have solved your difficulty.
Yes?
Just a moment. I borrowed this from my guppy tank, and I think it's going to work. This is the way we drain the water out of the guppy tank. Now, just a moment. Here we are. Now, wait just a moment.
I will get some here, let me get a glass of water over here. Excuse me.
That's all right, dear.
You don't want any water, do you, Ollie?
I didn't waste.
Fletcher, we don't want any water.
Now, just hush up a minute. Now, there. Now, where's the bulb? Down here. Squeeze it.
Nothing.
Squeeze it again.
What kind of a scientific process would this be?
Let's try the other end of the tube.
Oh, it's exactly the same.
No, it might have different pressure on it. Squeeze. Oh, pardon me, I didn't put it in the water.
It just blows. Whoop. What is that going to do, Fletcher?
I don't believe it's going to do a thing.
Ollie, is it so
Terribly
important?
sorry.
That's
Anybody
all.
care for a drink?
No, thank
Like a drink? No, thank you.
Ollie, why is it so awfully important?
Well, it's so important because it happens to be the part of the opera that is the most exciting. Because Franny, I can't tell you on the air without giving the plot away. You know the great research that I put into this whole opera and why it's so important that I have a fire. Fire you want? Oh, I thought you wanted water to put out the fire. Oh, well, I'll go back to work then. I'll find something. Something indeed I will. Yes,
Don't worry
indeed.
about it, Fletcher.
Oh, no, I'll work on something. You can depend
Go
upon
copy
me.
your music, Fletcher.
Hmm?
Go copy your music.
All right, I'll just do that. Yes, I'll go copy. I'll be right with you, Jack.
Okay, Fletch.
Grant, come with the gypsy
See,
bride.
I told you. I knew he
The
would.
Bohemian girl?
Yes. Is there any place for her in this opera?
I don't think so. There's hardly any room for us.
I guess so.
I've got it. Hello, dear.
Hello,
Oh,
Beulah.
pardon me.
That's all right.
I washed it this morning.
Yes, I know.
And you know how I drive. Hello, dear. What are you staring into space for?
Oh, I'm worried.
What are you going to say?
Nothing.
Well, it's good because you certainly couldn't get it in anyway. Well, what's the matter, dear?
I'm worried about the dragon fire.
Oh,
yeah.
that! Say, I found it.
Hmm?
Listen,
Listen, Fran. If you don't want to be a part of this, it's perfectly all right with me.
I want to help you, but
If you don't want to help me, it's all right. If you want to help me, I think you just better think up some suggestions of your own, perhaps.
okay.
Well, hoity-toity, Master Pert. That's no way to talk to our Frances.
She's been picking on me.
Well, come now. If you want Aunt Beulah to help you, you have got to cooperate with every member of the group. Understand? Every single member of the... Ah, shoot!
Beulah, I wish you'd do your hair up.
Well, that does it. You can just go along and be a non-fire-breathing dragon as far as I'm...
Oh, Beulah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I'm on my knees. I apologize, Beulah, please.
All righty. Pretty disappointed if you hadn't apologized because I wanted to work this trick out. Now, this is an old formula that I know will work because my ancestors, the witches, were on Earth before the dragons. And therefore, we know how to do this.
They were not on Earth before the dragons. The dragons were on first.
Well, we witches were on second. Now, hold it on a minute. I gotta get a couple more chemicals.
Chemicals?
Yes, this is a really good... We're not going to have just a silly effect. We're going to rekindle the dragon fire in you, boy. Di-di-di-di-di. Di-di-di-di-di-di. Di-di-di. 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 Whoops. Di-di-di. 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 Well, heavens to Betsy, it worked.
What's the matter, Beulah? Didn't you think it would work?
Oh, I had no idea it would work so quickly. Well, okay now. Drink it down. Drink it! You want to breathe fire, don't you?
Yes, but...
No buts about it, kid. Come on. This is the way the dragon fire was kindled in the first place. This is a great momentous occasion. Could we have a drum roll, Andy. We're going to rekindle the dragon fire.
Don't have my drums here.
You don't? Well, that'll have to do. It'll probably spoil the spell. Now, don't drink the liquid, drink the vapor.
So long, everybody. Tell my mother that well, just tell her.
That's enough. Some more in the morning before breakfast, and one before lunch, and don't eat until 7 o'clock.
Well, I haven't got an ulcer.
Not now, you haven't. All right, let's see how it's working. Open your mouth. Ollie? Ooh, baby. Open your mouth. My, you're cold. Heavens! Silly old me. I turned him to marble. Now, how could I have made a mistake like that? Well, this does it, beautiful old girl. You're going to have your eyes examined first thing in the morning. This will help. Not the antidote, but it works faster.
Crab!
Yes.
Oh, come on. I've gone through so many things. Haven't you got an idea? Oh, she almost turned me to marble.
Who?
Beulah.
I told you. I
I
told you.
Come on. Some effect. I don't want
Well,
anything
let
that
me
really...
see. Does it have to occur very often?
What? Oh, the fire. No, well, it wouldn't have to. One great big puff of smoke when I come out, you know, go,
Where?
"Whoa!" Like that.
Wait.
See, I knew that she'd come up with something. That girl is the most inventive girl in the entire...
Now, this
Not
may
only-
work.
What?
Now, open your mouth.
All right, now, should I come up as if I'm coming out at the
I'll
beginning?
count 3, and we both get in here at 3.
All right. This will be like the entrance, see, when I come out.
This will be the
First time I come on the stage at Symphony Hall. Okay?
1, 2, 3. Work, doesn't it work? It goes in, doesn't it? You want it to come out.
Well, guess that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I guess.
No fire. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mrs. Dragon.
Hello, buddy. Hello, Mother. I heard about your trouble.
Yes.
Francis, dear.
Yes.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you, too. We're so happy you're here.
Mother, is it true that the dragon fire really went out when our great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather swam the Hellespont? Well, some say yes, and some say no. I myself couldn't say exactly. But I'll tell you this much, Oliver, dear. There is a little bit of a spark in every dragon. Even your old mother.
You're not old, Mrs. Dragon.
Thank you, my dear. Oh, when I think of the things that I've seen and the things that I could remember and recall... Don't do it now, Mother. Tell us about the fire.
Yes. What about the fire?
You want this fire for a performance with the Boston...
Yes.
Well, have faith, dear boy. Have faith. As I said, every dragon has a little spark in him, especially your father. Oh, he is a Dickens. He is a Dickens. And all you need is the proper spirit, the proper feeling to rekindle the fire. I think when the time comes next week, when you're up there, when the great tradition of all dragons is at stake, then I think that it will work out for you, buddy boy. I'm so proud of you.
You should be.
Very happy that you're going to be there, Mother. And Daddy, too, if I can drag him away from the Brimstone Club.
Oh, he wouldn't miss it, Ollie. I know he wouldn't.
I hope not. I just hope not. Well, buddy boy, good luck to you. Thank you, Mother. I'll help you pack later. Right, dear. Goodbye, Mr. Fashionata.
Goodbye.
Fran, dear.
Yes. Do you feel better about everything now?
I'd like a little calming influence at this moment.
You want me to do a song I did for you a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it kind of gives me a little confidence and makes me feel that you don't really lose all faith in me.
I will never lose faith in you. Never. In a million years. Never in a million years could there be another you. I would shed a million tears if ever we were through. Never in a million moons could you ever be surpassed. And darling, for a million Junes, this love of ours will last. There would be no world for me if ever we would part. Where I go, your name will be right on the tip of my heart. For only once in every lifetime, someone just like you appears. Is there any greater glory, any greater thrill? No, never in a million years.
Thank you, and I'll be lonesome for you in Boston, so you get out as soon as you can.
I will.
We'll be there on Tuesday, and you're coming on Wednesday, right?
See you,
Yeah, and don't forget, next week, St. George the Dragon with Kukla.
Fran.
And Ollie.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood, and the technical director is Frank Schnepper.
And this is Bert Tillstrom. Ollie, I've got a great idea for smoke. First, you take some blue litmus paper.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by the National Broadcasting Company.
Hello, folks. Do you remember...
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some woods, E-I-E-I-O. With a chop-chop here and a chop-chop there. Here a chop, there a chop, everywhere a chop-chop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Old MacDonald had some fine woodland, big trees ready to harvest for the emergency, little trees for future harvest. But not anymore. Not since old MacDonald got careless, burning brush piles in a field near the woods. He should have waited until late afternoon with no wind blowing. He should have plowed a line of safety around his brush piles. He should have had plenty of water and help handy. He should have done all these things, but he didn't.
Old MacDonald burned his woods, E-I-E-I-O. Now old MacDonald has no woods, E-I-E-I-O.
Remember, friends, only you can prevent woods fires.